this. On the far left is Desiree Leonard, aka Desiree Airborne. She has about 30 Facebook profiles. She was friends with me for well over a decade before Natalie Bollinger was killed. She was also friends with Natalie's mother. She knows how bad an alcoholic that Natalie's mother really is. Because her and Desiree used to be drinking buddies. God bless America. Desiree didn't have anything nice to say about her friend, Rose M. Kelly. After Natalie died, Christine Bouhit, who is dead now, she died in 2022, I think, 2021, I think. Anyway, Christine Bouhit let me know that Desiree was in a trap house in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and she was trying to get out. She needed someone to rescue her. So I went and rescued her. She was junked out of her fucking gourd. And she needed beer, or she wasn't going to be able to come down off of meth. Meanwhile, at that point in time, I was having to deal with another meth head in Sidney, Nebraska. I did have a place of my own temporarily. I didn't have the money to have the place and go to court, though. I chose to go to court so I wouldn't get a warrant. I ended up homeless. All over false charges. See, that's the thing. When it's a male it happens to, you don't fucking care. Not unless he's good looking or rich. So Desiree, what did she do? Took fucking advantage of me. And I'm not talking sexually, I'm talking about financially. And then she went and stole all my things, including a lot of important evidence. Sold it for meth. Went back to Cheyenne and then called me up needing a second rescue. And yeah, I went and rescued her. I got at least 3 recordings on my channel with Desiree. She wasn't sober in any of them, and she talks about the drugs that she was on while I was talking to her. It sucked. The next person over is Lorianne Roberts. Just like Desiree, she's a drug addict. She was also one of the people who pretended to be my friend, but in all this time never tried being a friend. She doesn't care how I'm doing. Her and Michael Pennington got a kid together. These are 2 people who shouldn't have a kid. Neither one of them. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. They got a fucking meth bong in one of their pictures where Michael Pennington is holding the fucking baby. What the fuck did they expect was gonna happen? Yeah, their fucking kid got took. You live in government housing and do a bunch of fucking drugs and take pictures of you holding a baby with a fucking meth bong in front of you. And you don't think they're going to take your fucking kid? You're a fucking special kind of stupid. This is also one of the people who wanted to talk over me and give unsolicited advice, not hear a word I had to fucking say, tell me what to think and feel, and then talk for my older brother. Because my older brother is too much of a coward to call me. Too much of a coward. You don't want to be recorded, huh? That just lets me know that you're not going to be honest. You're afraid of consequences. You're afraid of the truth. Why is it that my predators try to convince you not to look at what I have to say? Keep calling me crazy and saying, don't look, don't look, don't look. And we got this Wolnez character, right? Here in Tillamook, you know? You tell me, why don't you just move? Do you bother to find out if I've moved? Obviously, I've moved. I had to move away from all of my friends and family in Boulder, Colorado. Then I had to move from Chapel, Nebraska. Over and over and over again, I've had to fucking move. Of course, Lorianne Roberts isn't going to listen to me. I have a dick and she's a junkie. Junkies don't fucking listen to anybody. Third one. The third picture over. The one on the far right. That's Thomas Allen III, or Tommy Allen. He's fucking dead as a goddamn doornail. Is he one of the people that I went to for help? Yes. Is Lorianne Roberts one of the people I went to for help? Yes. Is Desiree Leonard one of the people I went to for help? Yes. Why didn't they help? Well, just like with Chris Ibsen. They were all junked out of their goddamn gourds. Just like Mandy Singer was junked out of her goddamn gourd. She didn't understand why coming forward with me was so fucking important. Yeah, 5 years after Natalie's death. 5 years of me fucking begging her to tell the truth. Begging her to call me and listen. Begging her to be a real friend. If she'd have come forward right away instead of being a fucking junky piece of shit, it would have made all the difference in the world with every one of these fucking junky pieces of shit and fucking alcoholic pieces of shit. But no, they were too busy being fucking selfish and feeling sorry for themselves and ignoring someone who's actually being fucking victimized. You're feeling sorry for yourself. I'm being victimized. You are feeling sorry for yourself. I'm being victimized. You understand the difference? Get on my channel and see how many people have threatened my life and threatened to kill my friends and family. How many pieces of harassment I have recorded on this channel. Not just harassment on the fucking internet, stupid. Actual motherfuckers actually assaulting me. Over and over and over again. Because they know that none of you are ever friends. They know Chris Ibsen was never a friend. They know Eric Schwartz was never a friend and never a brother. They know that Kayla Trujillo was never a friend. If I was your friend, you would care that people hurt me. If I was your friend, you would find a way to help me to turn in the abuse instead of making every fucking goddamn useless piece of shit, lazy fucking excuse that you can. Thomas Allen III, how did he die? He was a fucking junkie. How do you think he fucking died? Same way as Christine Buhit, being a fucking junkie. Yeah, being a junkie will fucking kill you. Meanwhile, I have to deal with junkie-ass predators that just want to pretend like I'm a junkie, and magically that makes it okay. Predators call me mentally ill, and that magically makes it okay. And then we got dumb cunts like Chris Ibsen. Doesn't fucking like equality. She doesn't like it at all. After Natalie died, she did some really fucking mean shit. And holy hell, she doesn't like the fact that I do it back. Oh, hell no. How dare I? How dare I? Poor her. She's been through so much. Fuck you. Fuck you. You don't get fucking sympathy for me for having tits. You chose to be predatory because a man broke up with you and then you slandered his fucking name. Now, who the fuck is Jennifer Livovich? She's this dumb cunt who keeps wanting to comment on fucking junky bullshit. Yeah. Now, she doesn't know what's going on in the situation. She's just mentally fucking slow. Doesn't understand that this is a situation that she probably shouldn't fucking comment on. So this time, fuck, I tagged her dumbass too as a junkie. She don't fucking like it. She wanted to make excuses. She wanted to make comments that she felt justified her and them being pieces of shit. It doesn't fucking work that way, stupid. I'm not mentally fucking retarded, Jennifer. Maybe you should ask Eric Christopher Schwartz how high my IQ is. I had an 8th grade spelling level and a college reading level at the age of 6, you twit. Now you want to make assumptive comments and presumptive comments. And of course, throw out accusations. Well, you know what? This time I did it back. Do you fucking like it? Do you? And then, of course, you want to make, what do they call those? Soft or veiled threats. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, woman. Pull your head out of your ass. This is my first goddamn rodeo. I grew up in the system. I went into the foster care system when I was 4. And it wasn't just foster homes that I grew up in. But you know what? I was a good fucking kid. I really was. Despite the fact that I grew up as a white kid, getting my ass beat by a bunch of fucking minorities, I'd say I turned out pretty fucking all right. Given the fact that I grew up getting raped and beaten, I'd say I turned out pretty all right because you know what? I'm the only good person I know. I'm the only person who's going to do something right away and not try fishing for excuses not to speak up. Now, this Jennifer Livovich lady has commented before. That's fine. She can comment. I'll comment back. She wants to make assumptions. I'll make assumptions back. She wants to make accusations. I'll make accusations back. If you like it, of course you don't fucking like it. Who the fuck would? Then we got pedophiles like Eric Christopher Schwartz. Hey, Jennifer Livovich, do you know Sherman Watson or Amy Valkyrie? Yeah, they both claim that Eric Schwartz, my older brother, you know him. God damn, you know him. You know him as the White Rabbit or just plain Rabbit. Where he fucked up was not fucking killing me. His dumbass thought I should just keep my mouth shut about any and all abuse. Especially by him. Fuck that. Fuck that noise. Andrew Wolnez has assaulted me on at least 6 different occasions, and at least 5 of them are recorded on my channel. Not that any of these fucking junkie shits give a fuck. I'm not a person to them. Out of sight, out of mind. Maybe I should play the video, The Missing Women of Hardin, Montana for you. Hey, if you knew Christine Buhit, you can hear her voice on my channel. That's right. But when you hear her voice, and you hear the things that she says to me, you're going to realize I did the right thing and I told the truth. Tell the truth the first time. If you want me to trust you, tell the truth the first time. Lying at me or about me or intentionally misrepresenting a situation you weren't there for. Making false accusations. Yeah, I got screenshots from the last time you fucking typed at me, you dumbass Jennifer Livovich. Holy fuck. You want to pretend that because I don't live there, magically it makes everything okay? No, it doesn't. And it doesn't make those people that I called out okay people either. Andrew Wolnez has assaulted me repeatedly here, and he thinks it's okay. He thinks it's magically okay for him to be a piece of shit because he pretends I'm a pedophile, pretends I'm a rapist, pretends I'm the druggie. You're going to be hard-pressed to find anybody in Boulder, Colorado who's ever seen me do anything other than smoke weed, drink coffee, and smoke cigarettes. Awful hard fucking pressed. In order for you to find somebody in Boulder, Colorado who can honestly claim that they've seen me smoke methamphetamines, you would literally have to hunt down people that I knew in Chapel, Nebraska in 2003. That's right. 20 years ago, I tried it. Yep. Yesterday was my 43rd birthday. I spent it without friends or family, as always. It didn't matter how good a person I was. All these junkies out on the street are in survival mode. My entire life, I've been abused for being Eric Schwartz's brother. Did you know that? Everywhere that I've gone, I've been assaulted by people for being Eric Christopher Schwartz's brother. And everywhere that he and I lived together, he assaulted me. With the exception of Boulder, Colorado. That was the one and only place He sure as fuck threatened it, though. Now, before you go trying to play like you know a goddamn thing about the situation and you want to stick your nose in it, like you did last time, I'm going to tell you a secret about Eric Christopher Schwartz that you might not know. My name is Sean David Schwartz. He and I were pushed out of the same vagina. Yeah, I'd say I know him at least a little better than you. He ever bragged to you about being in Duke's through ninjutsu? You know who he came home and fucking practiced that shit on? Yeah, being his fucking brother is no goddamn cakewalk. Jennifer, you stuck your nose somewhere that you shouldn't have. So this time around, I gave you a taste of fair and fucking equal. How do you like it? Oh, by the way, this isn't fair and equal. Take a look at the last 7 years of my life. You know, you can listen to just videos from today and yesterday and hear me getting called the N-word at least a dozen times. And that's not the only word I'm called. When somebody is being harmed and they come to you for help, and you're a shitty fucking friend, that doesn't make them toxic. It makes you a shitty friend. I don't owe any of you for being shitty people. But I'm not going to say shitty friend because I know better. You and I are not friends. We're not likely to be friends. Now, I said some not nice things about you, but I at least typed them to you because that's the way that you are willing to communicate. I swear I'm going to come in and be a customer in just a little bit. The little shit started calling me the N-word again already tonight.
What happened?
I said those little shits started driving by and screaming the N-word already tonight. Yeah, I started a video. It was about 25 minutes ago or so because my video is 22 minutes long. I figured, well, just like last night, you know, when they were screaming that shit, I started recording. When I walked over to you, I was hoping that you'd heard it. You said no, and then they drove by and made it blatant and obvious. I got it all recorded. That's the thing. That's what I'm told to do. Everybody tells me that, dude, you need to record it or we can't do anything. So then I record it and I get yelled at for recording it. How dare you record it? You're right. Well, on the bright side, you heard it last night. I also got it recorded last night. It's same as I always, well, I don't always get to because I spend all my time trying to get help, also wasting my gas, trying to keep my stuff charged. Yes, sir. I might head over there in a little bit because I like the company.
It'd be nicer too if you could actually sit with this camera right over here. And then I actually have to come to record and do anything.
Yes, sir.
There's a, you could just sit there for a while. I've seen people sit over there for hours trying to do stuff.
Well, so far all they've done since I started the video is creep real slow up behind my vehicle and then rev their vehicle up really loud and drive off. Oh, it's the same shit they were doing last night, literally, like when they drove by the first time and revved up their vehicle really loud, and then right after that started screaming the N-word. I was like, yep, little fuckers every night. On the bright side, despite the fact that I've had multiple people offer me guns, and I had a guy today tell me that I needed to get a gun, I really need one for my protection, I still refuse to. What? See, everybody tells me that. I refuse to own a firearm. I'm also homeless, so it's illegal. It is, but you have to have a registered address that they can go to and see that your gun is at that address. Well, it keeps homeless people from getting shot for having a gun.
Yeah, that's true.
Who's more likely to get shot, the homeless person or anyone else? The homeless account for 0.18% of the population, and they accounted for 61% of those killed by police last year. So, yeah, I told you that last night, too.
Yeah. Well, I'll be around getting parts for a while, so.
Yes, sir. I'll pull up in just a few minutes. Oh, dang. Somebody typed a whole bunch on here. Typing hi, 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 and they're the police. God, that's sure cute. Started off by typing 666, though. That's cute, too. What do we do with trolls like these? You already know it. We take the screenshots, and then we hide user on this channel. Blam! Do you see how easy it is for me to do the same thing as people did to me? I don't get to defend myself in court. You don't get to bully me on the internet. You can slander me at all of your channels all you want. But on my channel, I am God. I have the power of life and death on my channel. If I hide user from this channel, well, you can rest assured that that profile is dead to me. I don't ever have to see it again. That's the guy that I call Jake from State Farm. It's not his real name. And yes, he was here last night for that. A lot of different staff were here for a lot of different situations. But I have to have someone who's going to act as a friend and go in with me. If I have to turn something in, even if it's by phone, in person, wherever it happens to be, I have to have a friend or family member help me to turn it in. When you say, I'm in a different state, yeah, you're digging for excuses. One lady said that, not knowing that we were in exactly the same state. That was a woman here in Oregon. I think you'd be genuinely surprised how many junkie females are into true crime. I try to keep my phone charged because it's pretty important. Alright, it's very important. It's my lifeline. If someone actually wants to help me, it can't be on work hours, that's for sure. With a lot of these people, it's work hour type of stuff. God damn. It's some youngins shooting Nerf guns at each other in the parking lot. God damn it. Where the fuck are my keys? Alright, well, that thing's got bright orange tips on them, and every time they pull the trigger, I can hear it making noises. Let's get back to Andrew Wolnez. This is one of my predators as well. My phone is up to 59% battery. That's pretty goddamn good. And I just found my keys. So we can make sure that my car doesn't die from using up all the battery. I should be using the other plug-in here. I keep accidentally unplugging it when I set my coffee down. If I died today, my family wouldn't care. They wouldn't come looking for me. They wouldn't give two shits. Now, as far as the people that I accused of being a pedophile, well, I've got victims in every one of those cases. That's right. I get the words of the victim first. Now, there's Mr. Wolnez. In that particular case, no. Do I have any proof that he's on drugs? No. Do I have any proof that he's a pedophile? No. Do I have any proof of any of that shit? Other than him assaulting me and making false accusations. Well, there's him assaulting me and making false accusations. What did he accuse me of? Being a pedophile. Being a rapist. Being a murderer. Somehow, magically, making false accusations justifies him being a violent piece of shit. He's alive by my good graces. Well, it's a good thing that I'm not driving a Mercedes-Benz. Those two over there, I think it's actually airsoft they're shooting. That's kind of harder plastic pellets. So if they hit my car with that, well, it's a good thing it's already beaten to shit. I got a lot of evidence on my channel. Evidence of people harming at-risk adults, both men and women. I've got evidence of how at-risk adults are treated when they have to turn it in alone. Now, all of these situations could have been avoided altogether by just one person being an actual fucking friend. Instead of just being lip service. Oh, Sean, People are assaulting you every time you go to see your friends and family, which includes us. Well, you just need to love yourself. That'll fucking fix it. Have you thought about meditating? That'll fix it. Give it to the universe. Give it to the Jesus. Holy shit. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Lovely. Andrew Wolnez wanted to pretend I'm a pedophile to try to justify assaulting me. Wanted to pretend I was a murderer to justify assaulting me. No, I didn't do bad shit to people. It's not difficult to tell that I'm alone, that I'm a male, that I'm homeless, and that I'm disabled. Any fucking predator would love to run into me. And you get to see that they really do. Now, although them youngins haven't been driving by screaming the N-word since I started this video, which is a good thing, I still have them recorded doing so last night and the night before and also earlier today. Anyway, I'm going to end the video. Good to be with you. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper and no victim left behind. I'm glad that I get to hide in the safe way if there's an issue. The thing is, I'm not being assaulted because I spoke up about abuse. I spoke up about abuse because I was being assaulted. If I hadn't been assaulted first, I wouldn't speak up about being assaulted. Now, how many recordings are there of me being assaulted repeatedly over and over and over again? I get sent to churches where I get assaulted and other people get assaulted. And who do those homeless people choose to assault first? People they can call mentally ill. People who are scared, people who are small, people who are disabled. People who can't take care of themselves. Anyway, you know how we end these videos. It's good to be rid of you. Thank you for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper and your sister's too, and no victim left behind. Also, please don't go join in a racist hate group like the KKK or BLM. And don't join a sexist hate group like Me Too. Men are people too. Even if they're disabled, even if they're homeless. And it's not okay to force us onto the streets and make us easy prey for every goddamn junkie out here.